Likely, it's a good deterrent when it comes to heart disease and strokes.
And honestly, looking for things that you enjoy doing. I think the biggest part of the battle is with our mind with these things. We have these preconceived notions that it's going to be grueling and it's going to be torturous and it's going to be all of these things. My biggest suggestion for people that, haven't exercised in a while or are fighting some of those mind demons about it is to actually reach out for help. And when we look at who are the best professionals that can actually help us to exercise right, they are actually accredited exercise physiologists. And a really great way to actually find a local accredited exercise physiologist is actually through our professional website, which is our Exercise and Sports Science Australia website. And you can look that up on www.essa.org.au. You can punch in your postcode in there, and what will appear is a whole list of accredited exercise physiologists that you can contact to start a discussion around it. And accredited exercise physiologists are tertiary qualified health professionals. They really are the experts in this area. They will look to see where you're at, they will look to goal set, and they will look to do the exercise with you, develop a plan, personalise it for you, for what you want, but also based on your health needs. So I really urge people, if you haven't seen an accredited exercise physiologist before, to look one up, start a conversation, or even go along to your doctor and have a bit of a chat to them about whether or not they have a known and trusted network of accredited exercise physiologists you can go and see.
Before we go, and the last question, in interest of keeping on top of our health, what would you tell our listeners out there in the wonderful world of radio?
I have two things that I would love to share with our listeners. So first one, understand that the symptoms of diabetes may not be obvious. So I encourage all of our listeners to check their risk. It will only take 3 minutes, and you can access a risk assessment at www.lifeprogram.org.au. And the second thing is, if you are either living with or at risk of developing diabetes, please appreciate that exercise really is a key component to staying on track with your health. And I would encourage you to seek out the assistance of an accredited exercise physiologist to help you on your exercise journey. And you can access a Find an AEP, which is an accredited exercise physiologist search function, on our association's website at www.essa.org.au. Accredited exercise physiologists really are the exercise experts, and I would highly encourage anybody that has had access to one before to re-engage. And if you haven't visited with one before, do yourself and your body the favour and reach out and ask for help from an accredited exercise physiologist.
I want to wish you and your family, and especially you, a very healthy Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I look forward in having you on the program, only if you'd like to come on, back on the Midday Panorama program next year.
Well, thank you so much for hosting me and trusting and bringing me on board for this. And I love the idea of sharing this advice with the wider community to help people understand and recognise and start making change. That's what we're about, that's what I'm about, and that's what my organisation is about as well. So thank you for trusting in me to come on to the show, and we'll definitely be back next year.